Monsieur le Chancelier, Monsieur le Président du Conseil d'Administration, Mr. President and Vice Chancellor, James Shavik, honored platform guests, graduating students, parents et amis. My name is Rebecca Duclos, and I'm the Dean of Fine Arts. Chers diplômés, c'est avec un immense plaisir que nous vous accueillons et vous félicitons chacun et chacune d'entre vous pour votre réussite. It's such a tremendous pleasure to look out and see you here in this moment, on this special day, coming together to celebrate the end of one phase in your lives and the beginning of another. You have each made a significant personal choice to commit years of your lives to the pursuit of an education at Concordia. Now, as you leave us, you continue to not only be educated, but to become wise as you strike out into the world. Our special guest today, James Shavik, is an exquisite example of the difference one individual can make in their chosen field. With his meaningful contributions to the development of Canadian film and television production, and for his advocacy on behalf of the LGBTQ community, Shavik's perspective is a valuable part of the conversation and debate that institutions such as ours continue to foster. Graduates, on behalf of the Faculty of Fine Arts, I congratulate you all. We are so proud of you. And now I would like to ask everyone to please rise and join Miss Colleen Bartley, mezzo-soprano, in singing O Canada.
Welcome, bienvenue. Renowned jazz musician Wynton Marsalis has said that if you want to make an intelligent contribution, you have to listen to what others have to say, especially those who are different. As students, you've had the opportunity to listen and to learn, and hopefully you have recognized and embraced that which is different, unfamiliar. One of Concordia's greatest strengths is its diversity. Each one of you here today has contributed to that diversity in some way, and our collective learning experience has been enriched because of it. Chacune et chacune d'entre vous a contribué à bâtir une diversité qui nous enrichit. Going forward as citizens of our interconnected world, let the different connections you make and relationships you build be your greatest source of inspiration and hope. J'espère que les relations que vous continuerez de bâtir soient pour vous une source d'inspiration et d'espoir. And let an open and curious mind be your guide as you continue to shape your future. Thank you. Please be seated.
Dear graduates, invités distingués, mesdames et messieurs, félicitations à chacun et chacune de nos nouveaux diplômés en cette magnifique journée de réjouissance. Graduation is a special day for your support networks, your families, loved ones, and friends, as well as the Concordia community and your fellow alumni who have collectively collaborated with you to make this day possible. I am thrilled and honored to share this special milestone with you. La valeur d'une formation universitaire est incontestable et en obtenant votre diplôme, vous avez acquis un grand avantage dans notre société. Mais il y a autre chose. The lessons gleaned from textbooks and professors were just the beginning. Your challenge now is to acquire knowledge on your own, using the education and skills you developed here at Concordia. We stop growing when we stop learning, and therefore the road to success is truly always under construction. Take it from me, I'm a 65-year-old work in progress. Success is not determined by financial wealth or even the approval of our peers, but rather success is defined by the extent to which we are able to build our communities and help our fellow citizens. There's a famous maxim that says, we make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. Our backgrounds and circumstances may have influenced who we are, but we are all responsible for who we become. You must continue to be open with outstretched arms and open hands, to be willing to receive, but also to give. Define success by the degree to which you positively affect people in your lives. En tant que citoyen averti et engagé, vous les diplômés êtes bien placés pour exercer une influence extrêmement bénéfique sur notre monde en évolution constante. Progress and change now lie squarely in your hands. As Buckminster Fuller said, you never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. There is no shortage of opportunity to get involved. There is no methodology that cannot be improved, and no science, engineering, art, or business that cannot be enhanced by the energy, enthusiasm, and skills you all possess. To thrive rather than merely survive, you will have to be adaptable and resilient. You will have to be leaders of change, not followers. Do not be afraid to lead, not only by example, but also by exerting a positive influence on those around you. Remember that if you elevate others, you elevate yourself. I know that for many of you, this is a period that can be unsettling, given the uncertainty that may lie ahead. You are transitioning from an environment where everyone told you what to do to an environment where you now have to decide for yourself what you want to do. Wherever you go, whatever you do, the harvest of knowledge, experience, and values that you have learned and absorbed here at Concordia will be as relevant for society as you make it. Be bold, be imaginative, be prepared to fail, to continue to learn, and to succeed. Trust me, you can and will make a difference if you follow your passions. When you discover your passion, you will find your life to be an absolute joy. Je vous encourage à rêver, à explorer les choses qui n'existent pas encore, puisque c'est ainsi que vous allez changer le monde et bâtir l'avenir. I am happy that we share a meaningful connection through Concordia, and that I hope today is the beginning of your new lifelong bond with our university and your community. I wish you all good luck, good health, and good fortune. Chapeau et merci. I would like to ask Alan Shepard, Dr. Alan Shepard, President of Concordia University, to address the convocation.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Bienvenue à toutes et à tous. To our graduates, congratulations. University degree is a major achievement, and in our 21st century knowledge society, a vital one. So much the better if your degree comes from an institution, a school, with a strong reputation, like our Faculty of Fine Arts, like Concordia itself. Université urbaine et engagée, Concordia puise ses forces dans le sens même de ses établissements fondateurs. Loyola College, qui suivant la philosophie jésuite, privilégie le service à la collectivité. Et Sir George Williams University, qui favorisait l'accès à l'éducation. That solid foundation helped the Concordia of today prepare you for a world that admires your can-do attitude, your entrepreneurial energy, your creative skills, and your ambition to make the world a better place. Concordia is now part of your DNA. Tout comme vous, notre université Nouvelle Génération poursuit son évolution. Nous avons lancé l'an dernier une nouvelle vision stratégique. Inspirée par nos fortes traditions, elle nous indique comment transformer tant le milieu universitaire que la société dans son ensemble. Some of our 9 strategic directions: to experiment boldly, to get your hands dirty in research and learning and creative work, to mix it up across traditional disciplinary lines, and our most popular direction, to take pride. When I'm out and about talking to our alumni, the respect, the gratitude, the pride they have in this institution and the doors they were able to open with Concordia's help, those are the recurring themes. You know best the value of the education you've received here. I hope you'll tell others. Stay in touch with each other, stay in touch with us. Bonne chance, félicitations, merci.
Mr. Chancellor, it is my honor to present to you Mr. James Shavik, legendary Canadian film and television producer and outspoken LGBTQ advocate. Diplômé de Concordia, M. Shavik est l'une des personnalités les plus respectées dans son domaine au Canada. Sa production des dernières décennies est abondante et diversifiée. Né à Montréal, M. Shavik a étudié en histoire à la Sir George Williams University, l'un des 2 établissements fondateurs de Concordia. While studying at Concordia, Mr. Shavik explored his budding passion for filmmaking and sold his first movie to CBS, a 30-minute documentary he made as part of a class project. Still in his 20s, Mr. Shavik turned heads when he purchased the film rights to the iconic Canadian novel Hugh MacLennan's Two Solitudes in 1979. It was made into a movie, in 1975. It was made into a movie in 1978 and directed by Concordia graduate and veteran screenwriter Lionel Chetwynd. Il s'est illustré dans 108 productions, ce qui équivaut à 250 heures de programmation et à 69 longs-métrages télévisés. Président d'une des plus grosses entreprises de services de production de Vancouver, Shavik Entertainment, il est le seul producteur canadien à avoir eu 2 séries télé au premier rang du palmarès aux États-Unis. Among his hit titles, Shavik produced the American-Canadian show The New Addams Family from 1998-1999 and Ninja Turtles, The Next Mutation. On the set of The Addams Family in Vancouver, Shavik met his future spouse, NDP Minister of Finance Joy McPhail, and the duo have become staunch advocates for the LGBTQ community, promoting diversity through media access and production. In 2006, they purchased a majority share in Out TV, Canada's only national LGBTQ television network. Back then, Out TV was floundering with only 200,000 subscribers. Shavik oversaw content revitalization, commissioned original programming, and licensed new shows. As a result, subscription grew to 1.2 million, and the station now makes over $3 million each year. Mr. Shavik has done much to promote diversity both within and outside Canada, among many other achievements, bringing RuPaul's Drag Race into Canadian hearts and minds. A number of Out TV programs are broadcast internationally through a service offered by YouTube, and Out TV shows are often licensed outside of Canada. De fait, les communautés LGBTQ ont profité de la place que nous a donnée M. Shavik à l'écran pour accroître notre visibilité et promouvoir notre programme culturel, tant au Canada qu'à l'international. En exportant du contenu canadien, le producteur a joué un rôle clé dans la promotion outre-frontière des artistes d'ici. Que ce soit comme producteur média et artiste, comme donateur et amoureux des arts, ou encore comme allié au cœur du paysage politique, des coalitions et du militantisme culturel, M. Shavik est un modèle pour les étudiants et étudiantes. Ainsi, il a tenu à leur apporter son soutien dès leur premier pas, grâce à la bourse de production cinématographique James Shavik. Mr. Shavik was also the director of the nonprofit Motion Picture Production Industry Association of British Columbia and funded the Shavik Awards, which recognize emerging filmmakers in Western Canada. Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of Senate and the Board of Governors, it is my privilege and honor to present to you Mr. James Shavik, so that you may confer upon him the degree of Doctor of Fine Arts honoris causa.
I'd like to introduce Dr. James Shavik, who will address the convocation.
They gave me a list of things to say first. So, Mr. Chancellor, Mr. Chairman of the Board of Governors, Mr. President and Vice Chancellor, honored guests, graduating class, families, and friends. It was a very nice piece they read about me. Almost all of it's true. Who knew that RuPaul would get the largest applause? That's one of my favorite shows and a great story, which I can tell you later. And the Turtles, still getting checks for them. Amazing thing. You guys are graduating into a world that, when I graduated, we couldn't imagine. The opportunities, especially for those of you in the arts, are enormous. I really envy where you're going to go 50 years from now. I won't be here, but I'll be in spirit. I have a couple of quick things that I'd like to impart, and you can take them or leave them. You know, I didn't listen too hard to my graduation speaker, so I won't take it personally. You know, first of all, no matter what field you're in, your career is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So, you know, if you don't succeed in the first few years, amazingly enough, if you stay long enough, you're a success. It just happens that way. The other thing I would say, which will help you, is you may have talent, amazing talent, but better than talent is contacts. Contacts get you work. Look around you. Your friends, your colleagues will be the people who give you a leg up. It's really important that you network, stay in touch, Facebook, whatever, because contacts get you work. The other thing I would say is, this is a Frank Gehry, who's a great architect and a wonderful artist, quote, "Talent is liquid trouble. Everything has been done before. The only thing that changes is technology. And technology has allowed you now to make movies on iPhones, to do art on computers. It's an amazing thing, and you guys will run with it. I will tell you at least two quick stories about talent. One which I told yesterday at an amazing time I had watching two amazing movies from the film program that were network quality, which blew me away. The first is, I was doing a TV series, a mini-series for Playboy. Yes, Playboy made series, long ago, in Toronto, and a member of the cast dropped out, and I had 2 days to fill the spot. I went to Yuck Yucks. There was a young man who I later learned was sleeping in his car, who went on last. He did Ronald Reagan, my friend Jack Nicholson, and a number of other people. And his name was Jim Carrey. I walked out of the audience. I said, I'm going to put you in a TV show, and that was his first job. Second, in terms of talent and recognizing talent, a man sent me a tape. I was doing a movie for HBO, and he was brilliant. And I hired him. And normally I don't see tapes. They go to the casting director. But because he put my name, it was a VHS tape. That's how long ago it was. Because he put my name on it, they delivered it to me, and I watched it. And his name was Eric McCormick, and he went on to Will and Grace. So talent, you recognize talent, and talent comes to you. You got to grab it and run with it. And another thing I want to, it's a quote from Sumner Redstone. Success isn't built on success. It's built on failure. Don't be afraid of failure. Failure leads to success. And learn from your failure. Don't repeat it, but use it as a stepping stone. And the last thing I'm going to say to you, in this, I'm going to say something else after this, but the last thing I'm going to say in this prepared 2 pages of bullet points is from a man I knew years ago, and he said, and you can substitute art, you can substitute for the comment, you can substitute animation, anything you want. Making movies is like making love. Even when it's bad, it's very, very good. And that was said by Woody Allen years and years and years ago. So just in closing, I had an opportunity to watch 2 movies yesterday. I watched Etienne's documentary, and I watched Arizona's live action. To say I was blown away is a really downplaying of what it is. They were professional, they were amazing, and it says something about a program that can provide students with that kind of resources, but also has students who can turn out that kind of product. You have an amazing opportunity. It's an amazing university. As you go into the world as alumni, don't forget your connections here. Don't forget to give back. Giving back and supporting causes that you believe in, as Joy and I have done with the gay community, is the most important thing. It's how you leave the world, not what you get out of it. So congratulations. Everybody enjoy this day. Take a few weeks off. Go find a job. Thank you.
James, I knew him as Jimmy. Over 40 years ago. You make us proud. I think that you give us, our students and the student body, a sense of hope, a set of goals, an opportunity to make things happen, to allow failure to happen, and to build your success. We thank you for your remarks, and thank you for leaving us with your message. I'd like to ask the Deputy Provost for the conferring of the degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of Senate, I present to you the candidates for the doctoral and doctorate degrees, for the master and magisteriate degrees, and for the graduate diplomas and certificates in the Faculty of Fine Arts. I certify that these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for these degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Monsieur le Chancelier, au nom du Sénat, je vous présente le candidat de doctorat et à la maîtrise, ainsi qu'au diplôme et au certificat du deuxième cycle de la Faculté des Beaux-Arts. J'atteste qu'ils satisfont aux exigences de ces grades, diplômes, et certificats. Will the doctoral and doctorate, master and magisteriate, diploma and certificate candidates please stand?
By the powers granted in the University Charter, I admit each of you to the appropriate degree, diploma, or certificate as approved by Senate and certified by the Deputy Provost. En vertu de l'autorité que me confère la Charte de l'Université et fort de l'approbation du Sénat et de l'attestation du vice-rectorat exécutif aux affaires académiques, je vous décerne les grades, diplôme ou certificat que vous postulez. Please be seated.
Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of Senate, I present to you the candidates for the bachelor and baccalaureate degrees and the undergraduate certificates in the Faculty of Fine Arts. I certify that these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for these degrees. Monsieur le Chancelier, au nom du Sénat, je vous présente les candidats de baccalauréat de la Faculté des Beaux-Arts. J'atteste qu'ils satisfont aux exigences de ce grade. Will the bachelor and baccalaureate candidates please stand?
By the powers granted in the University Charter, I admit each of you to the appropriate degree as approved by Senate and certified by the Deputy Provost. En vertu de l'autorité que me confère la Charte de l'Université et fort de l'approbation du Sénat et de l'attestation de vice-rectorat exécutif aux affaires académiques, je vous décerne les grades que vous postulez. Please be seated. While our graduates prepare to cross the stage, I invite you to enjoy the music of the Encore Brass Quintet.
I'm pleased to announce to you the candidates for the Doctorate in Philosophy for the following programs: Art Education, Art History, Film and Moving Image Studies, Humanities, Fine Arts, and the Individualized Program, Fine Arts. Lori Beavis. Sebastian Fitch. Laurel Hart. Karen Benner. Tayen Ng Chan. I am pleased to introduce you to the candidates for the Master of Magisteriate in Arts from the following programs: Art Education, Art History, Creative Arts Therapies, Art Therapy, Creative Arts Therapies, Drama, Creative Arts Therapies, Music, and Film Studies. Lina Maria Moreno. Anne Pilon. Marie-Pierre Viens. Cindy Walker. Ekaterina Aladinskaya. Noriko Baba. Yannick Bourbonnet Blanchette. Magali Henry. Marie-Pierre Malot. Amanda Power. Eliane Gendron. Sung Tak Lee. Mary Parkinson. Colin Arason. Thank you. Thought he just wanted. Thought that's what you wanted. Ben Browning. Andre Dubois. Jennifer Quintanilla. Maud Riverain. Albertine Rivière. I am pleased to introduce you to the candidates for the Master of Magisteriate in Fine Arts from the following program: Studio Arts. Marie-Lou André. Alexandra Bégin. White Feather Hunter. Sun Young Kang. Timothée Messier. Hello. Elliot Radnovic. Andrea Selassie. Javier Santiago Tavera. Alici Telungut. Go for it. Elise Victoria Louise Windsor. I'm pleased to introduce you to the candidates for the graduate certificate in the following program: Music Therapy. Marie-Pierre Labelle. Chin Shu.
I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Bachelor in, Baccalaureate in Fine Arts from the following departments: Art Education, Art History, Mel Hoppenheim School of Cinema, Contemporary Dance, Design and Computation Arts. Bianco Ambrosino with distinction. Alyssa Archer Cooper with distinction. Erica Minty Azaria. Matthew Burrell with distinction. Karine Blanchette with distinction, winner of the Art Education Prize awarded to the most outstanding graduated student in art education. Laura Chornaby with distinction. Pamela Desrosiers with distinction. Patricia Giannakis Leonard. Kim Johnson. Lauren Kleiderman with distinction. Lauren Cohas with distinction. Stephanie Leach-Pepin with distinction. Stephanie Monjovi. Neely Ertley. Amanda Ogilvie with distinction. Cassandra Richard Trudell. Riley Schmidt with distinction. Sandra Schreiber with distinction. Georgina Smith with distinction. Alia Afshar with distinction. Sarah America with distinction. Giovanna Arcuri with distinction. Anna Baklanova. Congratulations. Eric Chevrier-Langevin. Megan Coleman. Thomas Adrian Collins Cook with great distinction, winner of the R. Bella Rabinovich Art History Prize awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in art history. Véronique Croteau with distinction. Camille Deveau with distinction. Theodora Dimitrova with distinction. Lillian Glessinger with distinction. Catherine Goyette with distinction. Jasmine Guest. Maximilian Herrera. Grace Jackson with distinction. Vivian Lewis with distinction. Sienna MacArthur with distinction. Ryan Madigetz. Anastasia McNaughton. Satya Miller with distinction. Angelica Pagani. Nina Kathleen Patterson with distinction. Steve Piccolo with distinction. Kara Stern with distinction. Lauren Tutikian. Jamina Victor. Aaron Wilson with distinction. Daniel Abrams with distinction. Grace Ann. Sarah Nicole Bolduc with distinction. James Burke with distinction. Julie Brousseau with distinction. Rose Carpentier-Wheeler. Emma Catalfamo with distinction. Ariel Esteban Caillé with distinction. Dan Nichu. Yuna Sheaf with distinction. Terry Chu. Marie-Hélène Cournoyer with distinction. Claudie Daou with distinction. Martina da Silva. Curtis James Doherty. Audrey-Anne Zuga. Ryan Falconbridge. Anastasia Ferguson. Anna Maria Harb. Pascal Huynh with distinction. Samia Vanessa Kafati. I'm not going to get that one. Nunshiro Kumalo with distinction. Sorry. Ryan Kilborn with distinction. Véronique Girard with distinction. Michael Horowitz with great distinction. Hugo Huyez. Eric Hutt. Kayla Yoakum Sanchez. Lena Cambris. Laurel Carlson with distinction. Thomas Keith with distinction. Gabrielle Lavoie Grégoire. Gabriel J. LeMay. Daria Marchenko with great distinction. Sabrina Martins with distinction. Tuitram Agno with distinction. John Roman. Nicholas Pallone. Timothy Parr with distinction. Carmen Plant with distinction. Christophe Robichaud. Arizona Peters O'Neill with distinction. Amy Silver with distinction. Naomi Silver Vezina with great distinction. Howard Soroki. Martin Thomas Couture with distinction. Lena Boss with distinction, winner of the Contemporary Dance Prize, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in contemporary dance. Maria Paula Cano Bueno. Abby Jane Lou Alvarez. Élise Apap. Luis Aretuo. Dina Bakalova. Bianca Bertocchi Casey. Sassathorn Birome. Jessica Blanchette with distinction. Kathleen Martins with distinction. Jade Brisson with distinction. Philippe Caron with distinction. Cassandra Carasello with distinction. Nicolas Castonguay. David Clark with great distinction. Desislava Davidova with distinction. Alexandra Durand with distinction. Matthew Gilbert Ducommon. Laurie Goudreau. Joey Christophe Gravel. Julieta Georgieva. Alexandra Gwilliam. Stephanie Iacovelli. Calypso Isnaldi with distinction. Grégoire Jolelian. Anna Maria Kościelna. Jennifer Kwan. Kimberly Lam Shanglin. Corey Landels with distinction. Marie-Pierre Larose. Patrick Lebarbanchon. Elizabeth Lee with distinction. Gabi Mariana Leighton Amatier. Gustavo Lopez Riveros. Maria Madison. Fanny Marcoux-Lebeau. Hannah Matern with distinction. Eliza Nguyen with distinction. Edward Nyamenkum with distinction. Ariane O'Connor. Melanie Palapuz. Alex Pelsha White with distinction. Laurence Pilon with distinction, winner of the Design Prize awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in design. Sian Saravanamuthu. Stephen Steffen. Étienne Surprenant Legault with distinction, winner of the Computation Arts Prize awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in Computation Arts. Danielle Thompson. Daniela Trombetta. Samantha Vanderwald. Alyssa Zwanek with distinction.
I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Bachelor in and Baccalaureate in Fine Arts from the following departments: Music, Studio Arts and Theatre.
Marcus Atterman.
Marcus Atterman. Paul Baker with distinction. Colin Ellis Brazila with distinction. Arthur Chen. Chan Mi Chung. Maria Cooper. Jorge Carlos Flores Lopez with distinction. Benjamin Goldman Postland with distinction. Jason Marcus Kellner with distinction. Cesar Lara Menendez. Lydia Lacavaliere with distinction. Amelia McFall Keefe. Stephen James Menold. Alexis Millares Thompson with great distinction. Benjamin Nealon with distinction. Sylvain Arais Paradis with distinction. Samael Pelletier with distinction. Brice Tellier-Pouliot. Pouliot. Ah, désolé. I am so sorry, darling. With great distinction, winner of the Music Prize, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in music. Justin Trubiano. Paul Schumer, winner of the O'Brien Medal, presented in honor of Dr. J.W. O'Brien and awarded to the graduating student whose efforts and dedication best exemplify the values of the university within the larger external community. Follow that. Anushka Wright with distinction. Virginie Baudouin with distinction. Gabrielle Bedard. Mélisandre Bélanger Roy with distinction. Lauren Bissett. Olivier Blanchette. Noémie Boisvenu Fortin with distinction. Thomas Bouquin with distinction, winner of the Gabor Zilassi Prize in the Studio Arts Award to an outstanding graduating student in Studio Arts. Colette Campbell Moscrop with great distinction. Alex Carrière. Erika Cicliti. Jacinthe Cloutier with great distinction, winner of the Guido Molinari Prize in Studio Arts awarded to an outstanding graduating student in Studio Arts, winner of the Alfred Pinsky Medal awarded to the most outstanding student graduating with the degree of Bachelor of Baccalaureate in Fine Arts. Isabel Connolly. Audrey Dondeneau. With distinction. Andrea Donahue. Claudia Edwards with distinction. Michael Falcone. Isabelle Florilien. Milo Flores with distinction. Fanny Gadwa with distinction. Zoe Gelfand with distinction. Wolf Gerardin with distinction. Sarah Greer Rack. Marie-Lou Grégoire with distinction. Lauren Haninian. Kyle Hayward. Tamra Henry. Bianca Chleva with distinction. Laura Horrocks Denis with distinction. Matthew James. Asher Claven with distinction. Leah Legault with distinction. Carol Assad with distinction. Carly Grace Leyburn. Joel Malkin. Jacinthe Marcoux Deraspe with great distinction. Natasha Martel. Fariba Matahedi with distinction. Sophie Peterson. Amanda Perez Puentes. Alita Porsad. Alicia Pietkowski. Rachel Pochat Selby. Janice Poltrick with great distinction. Tess Roby with distinction. Lisa Marie Savard with distinction. Daniel Spallone. Annika Steimler with great distinction and winner of the Betty Goodwin Prize in Studio Arts awarded to an outstanding graduating student in Studio Arts. Rafaela Slaggy. Ashiama Taha. I was told. Megan Amber Tardif Bennett. Claire Terralion with distinction. Felice Toupé with distinction. Julie Villeneuve with great distinction. Jian Ju
新月王。
Thank you.
Georgia violin.
Georgia violin. Jade Wilshaw. Elizabeth June Shu with distinction. Samantha Rose Bitonti with distinction. Amelia Castillo with great distinction. Cedric Chow. Leah Fong with distinction. Julie Foster with distinction. Evan Harvey with distinction. Alexandra Lang. Michelle Lee with distinction. Alexandra Maisonneuve with distinction. France Maurice with distinction. Patricia Moore. Sarah Morena.
Augustus Rivers Oakley.
Augustus Rivers Oikel with distinction. Oike Onder. Justin Olbovich. Laura Peters.
Alexandra Petrochuk.
Alexandra Petrochuk with distinction. Gabriela Petrov with distinction. Laurent Pitre with great distinction. Michelle Rambrose with distinction. Well done. Marie-Hélène Renfray with distinction. Zoe Rue McKean with distinction. Just hold on. Nicholas Rutza with distinction. Emily Shawn with distinction. Megan Strouder with distinction. Sydney Shipansky with distinction. Alicia Solominsky. Michelle Soicher with distinction. Dara Maya with distinction. Daniela Tranvan with distinction. Kelsey Walsh, with great distinction, winner of the Theatre Prize, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in theatre. Calla Wright, with distinction. Oh.
Well, you can definitely tell the ones that came from theater. I would like to ask Ms. Laurence Pilon to proceed to the podium to give her valedictory address.
Chancellor Wiener, Vice Chairman Amir, President and Vice Chancellor Shepard, Dr. Shavik, distinguished guests and participants, teachers, families, friends, and most of all, graduates of the class of 2016, it is an honor for me to address all of you on this special occasion. I undertake my task as valedictorian as an individual who has just completed a BFA, specifically a major in design and a minor in computation arts, but also as a representative of this dynamic faculty and indeed university as a whole. All of us who are convocating today are seeing our aspirations and dreams reach a new stage of realization. For me, the last 4 years have been exciting, challenging, and inspirational. Equally remarkable, I must say, they have flown by. Les années que j'ai passées à Concordia m'ont fait réaliser à quel point il est important d'apprécier pleinement le moment présent. I have come to realize, as a designer, it is my duty to enable both time-saving, but especially time-enriching opportunities to people who will make contact with my work. Class of 2016, it is by no mere accident or coincidence that we have accomplished all the remarkable things we did in the past 4 years. It has been the result of our ambition to do our personal best, to persist, to persevere, and to perfect ourselves. Nous avons travaillé en tant qu'individus et en tant qu'équipe. Aujourd'hui, notre travail acharné est enfin récompensé. Félicitations à chacun d'entre vous. In my case, my department colleagues and I have been exposed to ways of gaining a more nuanced understanding of our research and practice, and also of our responsibilities towards our community and to matters of sustainability. Projects that we undertook during our studies, such as the 5 Days for the Homeless initiative, allowed us to hone our skills and, at the same time, support and reinforce Concordia's commitment to those who share our city but have been less fortunate than ourselves. J'espère qu'au long de votre parcours universitaire, vous avez eu la chance de vous investir pleinement dans des projets qui vous passionnent. En ce qui me concerne, le travail que j'ai accompli au sein de l'Association étudiante de Concordia m'a permis de comprendre nos droits et nos devoirs en tant qu'étudiants, mais surtout de les communiquer. Moving forward, I know I will always carry with me those aspects of my undergraduate experience that have made my time at Concordia well spent. So 2016 has been and will continue to be a year of change. Last month, I visited Colombia and gained a new perspective that comes from being away from what is familiar. I had the opportunity to reflect upon what Concordia has brought to me, but especially about what is coming next. En septembre prochain, j'entamerai une maîtrise en design de l'information à l'Université Reading en Angleterre. De nouveaux défis m'attendent et je suis enthousiaste à l'idée de composer avec cet inconnu. I anticipate both the expected, that is to say, a greater understanding of my field, but also the unexpected, which will require me to refocus my sense of the world and also of myself. It remains for me, on behalf of both myself and of the other convocating students in this room, to thank those without whose assistance we would not have achieved our goals. Merci à nos parents, à nos professeurs, au personnel de soutien, ainsi qu'à l'ensemble de la communauté étudiante de Concordia. Our success is your success. You have provided us with the courage to dare, the knowledge to succeed, and the belief that we can make a difference. Thank you, Concordia, for knowing your students by name rather than by number. As of now, we are all taking different paths. We have as many futures as there are graduates in this room. However, we all have a point in common. We've been trained, formed, educated to succeed. Remember, a university is as good as the students who graduate from it. Les mentors auxquels je faisais référence il y a quelques instants nous ont offert le meilleur d'eux-mêmes. Ils ont cru en nous. C'est maintenant à notre tour de faire briller Concordia partout où la vie nous mènera. Excellence is never an accident, it's the result of hard work. My parents always told me that it was my power to make it happen. I invite everyone who crossed this stage today to make it happen for him or herself. After all, graduation is only the beginning. Thank you.
Laurence, thank you, merci pour vos remarques and your inspiration. You truly are an inspiration to us all, and we wish you good luck and good health in the future. Before I ask Lisa Ossegui to give her closing remarks, I just want a little bit of closure myself, and I would like to congratulate you all on your accomplishments, your future success. May you all grow from strength to strength. And last of all, may the force be with you.
Mesdames et messieurs, merci d'être venus en si grand nombre de partager avec nous la joie de nos diplômés. Thank you very much for being here to celebrate the terrific success of the class of 2016. Graduates, I realize you probably want to celebrate and then get on with the next phase of your life. A celebration such as this one is a success because of a team of incredibly dedicated Concordia staff who've put hours and days of their time in planning and supporting to make this day possible. This team is led by our Associate Vice President, Registrarial Services, Bradley Tucker. This is Brad's final evening with Concordia, and I'd like to thank him and his team for putting on this celebration tonight. Let's pause for a moment and take stock of the reality that hardly anyone gets anywhere in life on their own. We all need mentors, partners, collaborators. We need inspiration, support, encouragement, and love. Sometimes we need a hard reality check, and other times we just need a bit of luck. So before you walk out the hall today and into the next phase of your life, can I ask that you pause for a moment to think about the people who've helped you on your journey to the moment here? Some of them may be faculty or staff sitting up here on stage with me. Or maybe they're back at campus in labs, studios, in the library, and offices doing the great work that they always do. Some of them may be your friends and fellow students sitting in seats beside you or in rows behind you. But there's another group we should think about and thank. Graduates, would you please stand up, turn around, face the back of this great room, and look into the cameras at faces of families far away, and thank our family members and friends who've stood with us on this journey. To you, the graduates of 2016, I offer one last message. Concordia is a great university with the promise of an even greater future ahead of it. And on this day, there's no better measure of our success or our potential than you. We will always be your university, and you will always be our best ambassadors. Thank you for having chosen Concordia as the pathway to your future. You have honored us with your choice, and now, as the ceremony comes to a close, please allow us to toast your success with a vin d'honneur in the lobby outside. Merci, félicitations, au revoir, à bientôt.